Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. For sometimes, after elections, and especially when Raila got into the national dialogue negotiations, his fanatic base kept on telling him to detach himself from those talks because it was a waste of time. And they told him, while you're engaging in talks, William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua have embarked on a serious campaign that will, help them try to clinch power for the second time in 2027. And one thing I like about Raila is that Raila is listening to his fan base and his supporters. When people made a lot of noise about the ODM election board because there was a problem, or people say that there was a problem during nominations, he listened to the people, and that ODM election board has been dissolved. And I can safely conclude that Raila is listening to his people. One thing that caught the eyes of his supporters was that not only was William Ruto campaigning, but he embarked on some recruitment drive, and it was targeting Nyanza. You remember when the UDA secretary, Cleopas Malala, was given that post, the first statement was that he was going to make his first break in Kisumu and he was going to paint Kisumu yellow. Raila was quiet. I don't know whether he was watching to see how things transpired, and they kept on updating people on Facebook, on Twitter and their page, that Homa Bay, Siaya, Nyanza and Migori was becoming a UDA zone, because at the back of their mind they wanted to sell this narrative that people are tired of Raila Odinga. And then Raila announced that he was going to begin the ODM recruitment drive. And then he began. And after doing Nyanza, he was in Kisii and Nyamira, then Western. And of course, the last time I did an analysis, I was guessing, was it going to be in the coast or Masai Land? I was thinking of those two. And now he embarked on a 9-day tour of the coast. If you have noticed, anybody who was elected on an ODM ticket or under Azimio and started wavering, working with William Ruto, those people really got it very rough. People like Otuma was denied a chance of addressing his own constituents, or the county constituents who voted him in, just because he had shown signs of working with William Ruto. That's the first observation. Number two, there have been a lot of defections, especially from the Kenya Kwanza or UDA, including in Bungoma, a blood brother to Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, decamped for the Kenya and joined ODM. So people have been defecting, and those who have been showing some signs of working with William Ruto are finding it very difficult. They are being shut down. So Raila was in the coast, and while in Kilifi, you saw the PA members defecting and coming to Raila, and they were confessing and telling Raila, tulidanganywa. This guy told us that we had to form our coastal party, but we were in Azimio, and he told us that you blessed the formation of PA. But now we've realized that he's working with William Ruto. What caught people's attention today was Juma, who's the senator of Kwale. And you all know that Juma, I think his brother was the senator there, and you know what happened, and then he clinched that seat. But Juma has been publicly working with William Ruto, and he ditched Azimio, or rather he ditched ODM. And having studied what has been happening during the recruitment drives, he knew it was his turn. And to avert any kind of heckling and humiliation, Raila Odinga is explaining in the video that I want to give you that he went, or rather just sneaked into Raila's room where he was taking breakfast and begged him, Baba, nimekukosea, like the prodigal son. And he told him, I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to work with the ODM. I've realized my mistake. And Raila reports that he told him, it is good you've come, but you go and confess your sins to the constituents who elected you. Can you take a look?
Haya. Karibuni, mmeweza kukaa chini. ODM. 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 Asanteni sana. Mimi nina furaha kisiku na kifani. Nina furaha sana sana siku ya leo. Maana yake kwanza leo asubuhi nilikuwa nakula breakfast katika nyumba yangu. Alafu senator akaja kule. Akaniambia mimi yako na maneno. Tukaongea naye kiroho kabisa. Na akaniambia kila kitu. Nikamwambia yeye kwamba wewe kitu mzuri ambacho unaweza kufanya, na mimi naweza kupatia wewe advice kama mkubwa yako, ni kwenda kutubu. Unajua kama wewe ni mgonjwa, naenda kwa daktari. Nasema daktari, mimi tumbo linaniuma, siji hapa shingo nasikia uchungu hapa, inateremka hapa kwenye mgongo mpaka huko kwa matako. Daktari kwanza anakuambia wewe lala pale chini, sio? Anakuja na kukupapasa, atashika tumbo yako, ashike hapa, pande hii, ashike mkono yako, asikie vile damu inatembea. Alafu baadaye sasa atumie vile vifaa. Kwanza mmoja atakuja hapa, ataweka kwenye hapo, asikie kiherehere yako, kinaweka pale, atasikia vile joto yako iko namna gani. Kisha atasema sasa tunataka kuchukua damu. Anasema hii ingine mimi nataka kuchukua mkojo. Atamavi kwenda weka kwa hii. Kila kitu apimdia ajue kitu gani ambayo inakudhuru, sio? Sio? Anaweza kupatia wewe dawa ya malaria, mnaiko nisema ati kichwa kinakuuma, kumbe wewe ni mtu wa ukimwi. Huyo bwana anahitaji ARV, sio? Sasa mimi nimekuwa daktari, lakini ndugu yangu huyo, yeye ni ndugu yangu mdogo. Manake baba yake kwanza marehemu Juma ndiye alikuwa na Jaramogi. Mpaka Jaramogi akasipeleka yeye ng'ambo kwa kusoma. Alikuja kanipata mimi kule Ujerumani. Alikuwa nasoma mambo ya nini, ya uongozi wa wafanyikazi.
After the advice from Raila Odinga, Juma took that opportunity to apologize to the members of the delegates of the constituents who elected him to power, and he was remorseful. And his was not a flippant apology. It was a deep thought apology, and the people who were there forgave him. Take a look.
Na waomba tafadhalini baba zangu na mama zangu na wanachama wenzangu, niseme siseme? Baba, usubuhi mimi nimekuja nikakueleza maneno, lakini leo mbele ya wanachama wenzangu, delegate wenzangu, na waomba msamaha jamani kwa makosa niliyofanya. Naomba msamaha.
Majani.
Wanachama wenzangu, naomba msamaha kwa moyo wangu moja. Nimewakosea najua, lakini hata kama nimewakosea mwana wenu, nimerudi nyumbani nasema poleni kwa ndugu zangu. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love ODM. Baba, nakuomba tena unisamehe mimi mwana wako. Kama nilivyosema usubuhi unisamehe. Asanteni na Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki. Asanteni. Santa kwa kunisikiza na kwa kunisamehe mimi mwana wenu. Mwana akikosea mara ya kwanza huwa ni kosa, mara ya pili huwa ni kusudi. Asanteni sana ndugu zangu ni wa Kwale. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki. Asanteni sana. Tutakuwa kipamoja, tutatembea pamoja, na kama mimi ninakosea pana pahali ninakosea, njoni mniambie ndugu zangu. Asante, 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 asante sana. Asante sana. Sasa mwisho nikimalizia, nawaahidi kwa sababu nilikuwa nimeongea na mwenyekiti, nitawaita hivi karibuni nyote delegates tukufanye mkutano, niwapatie chai yenu. Asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Baba, nimeshukuru sana kwa sababu siku leo wanachama wamenisamehe, na mimi ni Mkwale, nitabakia ODM, nitakufa ndani ya ODM. Sasa hii nataka kumkaribisha kiongozi wangu wa Senate Mheshimiwa Mazayo azungumze naye hapa. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Mazayo. Asanteni sana wa delegates, asanteni. I love you. I love you Kwale. I love you ODM. I love you Baba. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sasa baba iwaje, baba atakakuja hapa, ngoja. Aya, Kwale oye! Kwale oye! ODM! Aya, tuketi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at just three things. You know, when Ruto started campaigning, the Azimio supporters and those who are tired of his governance were very worried because there was no one to show an alternative voice. And for some time, you see the people, the Kenya Kwanza brigade sold this idea that Raila is tired, is already captured, is working with the government. And people were left in a very despondent situation. So Raila woke up. Ruto has really made life become very difficult for people. You know, for those who are taking the children to school, the cost of education is just too high. The prices of basic commodities are just too high. And Raila decided, I want to give you an alternative voice. I want you to know that I'm there. And people are happy about it. That is why you see the massive crowds. That's why you see people defecting. It gave people that alternative voice, which is very, very good, because people were in a state of despair, almost giving up. In a way, people are now getting it that it is only William Ruto and William Ruto alone. So we have to go on with this kind of very difficult life, but we don't have anything because Raila seems to have given up. Some people thought so, but Raila has now metamorphosed and he's the real Raila that people know, the real enigma, the real Baba. So people are happy that amejitokeza. He's giving them, I'm here now, I'm here for you because you've been there for me. And it is a symbiotic kind of relationship. They believe in Raila, Raila believes in them, and people believe in ODM and of course Azimio. Number two, the ground is already slippery. It is not becoming slippery, it is already slippery. You've seen people like Buni Halwali getting back to Oparanya, seeking for endorsement. Why? It is difficult up there in Western. The people of Mulembe do not want to hear anything about William Ruto. The other time, Halwale tried defending William Ruto. He was chased. And when Halwale saw how the Busia governor was chased, he knew things about. So the ground is already slippery. And they reported this to William Ruto. I remember in one of the parliamentary group meeting, they told Ruto that the UDA members of parliament told him the ground is, we are unpopular. Ruto told them, don't worry, you will become popular at the right time. So the ground is very slippery. You saw how Kiambu people were crying and confessing, telling Uhuru, please forgive us. It is not very easy. So William Ruto is losing popularity by the day. Those who are allied to him are losing popularity. There are few who I think are benefiting directly, people like Kimani Ichung'wah and all those. But generally, it is not very easy. Raila has been saying and urging the affiliate parties within Azimio to ensure that they conduct a lot of recruitment drives, to ensure that they become formidable. But the question people are asking, Kalonzo and Martha Karua are quiet and very dormant. They are comfortable. Kalonzo is comfortable with the 2 million votes in Ukambani, yet he wants an endorsement from Raila. I did this video before. Kalonzo must come out from the comfort zone. Let him even go to Meru, the nearest neighborhood, and show them alternative. People are tired of Uda, but Kalonzo, people believe in him, but he doesn't want to show them that I'm equal to the task. That is it. When people believe in you, show the people that you are equally capable. Raila is now busy recruiting from Nyanza to Kisii and Nyamira to Western to the coast. He will be in Nairobi and all those. Some people are now quiet. Then towards the end of it, you will hear them say, I have supported Raila 3 times, which is okay. And ODM appreciates and Azimio appreciates. But should you be using that as a matter of being comfortable, that I've supported Raila and now I'm quiet, as he does the recruitment, as he gives people hope, as he reminds people that their votes were stolen, and telling them that we have a chance in 2027, they are quiet. At least people like Pauline Njoroge and Murathe and Jeremiah Kioni are trying to revive Jubilee. But NAC and Wiper and DAP are dormant. It is going to be very difficult for them. And this is how they are going to contribute to disintegration of Azimio. Because they will be now issuing demands at the tail end. When they don't have people, they will be asked, show us what you have. This mentality, the endorsement mentality, a pampered prince kind of mentality must stop so that people move on. I know Raila does not have a problem. He can endorse either of them. But they should show, they should stand up and be counted. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see what is happening. The train has left, others are still there. They are still waiting. Let them move together. The final, William Ruto is a one-term president. Not unless a miracle happens. This time even stealing might not be very easy. People are tired. Songs have been composed. Those who voted for him have rebelled and rejected him. His people are being rejected in the campaigns, his governors. Let me tell you, there is only one secret. That people will reject William Ruto with his promises when he reduces the cost of living in 2026 and hoodwinking people that we have now removed the taxes. People will tell him, we know you, we know the trick. And then when people go to the polls, people will vote and guard their votes, especially in Mount Kenya, who are saying that we voted for Raila but our votes were stolen. They must wake up. Anybody who feels, any region that feels that they voted for Azimio but their votes were stolen, this time round, once bitten, twice shy. And so the recruitment drives, is really giving William Ruto sleepless nights. Juma boy, that was courageous of you. And the people forgave him, and life continues. The affiliate parties within Azimio must now rise up so that we have a formidable team. William Ruto needs to meet a united people, a united Azimio in 2027, because people are very tired. Everything that William Ruto said, he has negated. It said it will reduce the cost of living. Things are tougher. And we need an alternative leadership. I don't know what you think, but that is my take.